Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honor to all the apostles, a great millstone, and taught me his truth. And blessings to all you sincere laborers out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. I am that fellow servant, Kanakla, coming at you once again. I'd like to thank Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai for put the spirit on me to do another video. Alright? This is pretty much the pestilence, man, that the Lord is sending, alright, upon the earth, man. And well, I think the brother sent out a article early this week, if I'm not mistaken, a couple days ago. Like, as they say, the bubonic plague is here, alright. So, man, it's gonna be a mass death, alright, all throughout the world, man. Millions and millions of people are going to get ready to die, man, because the Lord is finna send out that pestilence. And Bill Gates warned of this last year. There's a disease that, saying that we're not ready for is going to wipe out millions, man. All right, so this is the focus point, because this has been going on, all right, for a while now, and then it's just getting worse. A couple people are contracting this flesh-eating bacteria. All right, it says Florida man contracts flesh-eating bacteria without even touching the water. All right, man contracts Vibrio without touching the water. All right, let me see what this play. Might be commercials here. Yeah, of course.
What if we spice things up?
As millions of Americans head to the coast this holiday, rare but potentially deadly flesh-eating bacteria found in warm waters. One woman, Lynn Fleming, died last week when she was infected after a fall at a beach. Now families are sounding the alarm. We spoke to a Florida man who says he was infected without even getting wet.
So it started right here, and it just kind of worked its way out.
Tyler King was at work in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida last week when he noticed his left bicep starting to swell. King tried taking Benadryl, but just a few hours later, his arm had nearly tripled in size, and he rushed to the emergency room.
When I was a little bit younger, I probably would have tried to tough it out. Well, that would have been the worst thing that I could do.
King had contracted Vibrio, a bacteria commonly found in warm brackish water, which is a mix of salt and fresh water. When exposed to an open wound, Vibrio can cause a skin infection. If left untreated, the bacteria can be deadly.
If I had gone to sleep that night and woken up at the rate that was spreading, I might not have an arm right now.
King, who runs a water sports business, says he did not directly touch water the day he was infected. He still doesn't know how it happened, but he considers himself lucky.
My arm's looking pretty good. Most of the swelling is gone down and the rash has completely gone away.
Similar cases of infection have been popping up on beaches along the East Coast. A Maryland woman says her son is healing after he developed open wounds swimming in a bay last week. A 77-year-old woman who was walking along the Gulf died after developing necrotizing fasciitis when she fell in the water and cut her leg.
The waters are getting warmer, and the bacteria love warmer water, so we're all at higher risk.
CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus says the key to stopping flesh-eating bacteria is to catch and treat infections with antibiotics quickly. Older people with medical conditions like diabetes, cancer, or immune deficiencies are more susceptible.
Once that bacteria has spread in the bloodstream to the organs, sometimes it's too hard to treat. But just pay attention. Don't be afraid of the ocean, but be aware of what's going on.
Dr. Agus gave us some other recommendations for staying safe this summer. Check yourself and your children often for cuts. Cover any cuts with waterproof Band-Aids before getting into the ocean.
That's bullshit, man. You don't got to worry about me going down in no water, man. That's a goddamn shame. But hey, this is just the times we're living in. All right? Everybody want to come down here to Florida for the beach, and, this is a retirement state. All the beaches and all this bullshit, man. All right? But the Lord is getting rid of all that, man. All right? And it's crazy, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth that judgment, man. You can't even go out in the water no more. Ultimately it's Esau, Edom, putting all this shit out there, being the devil that he is. But hey, man, that's the sword of the Heavenly Father, all right? It says Tyler King was at work in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida last week when he noticed his left bicep starting to swell. He tried taking Benadryl, but just in a few hours later his arm had nearly tripled in size. And he had a fat ass arm, man. You know, the Lord bring forth that judgment. You know, it's gonna be funny, man, to see these people hit with this pestilence. But you saw the video. But that's the spirit was when I started reading this video and I scrolled down. You got Jake right here. I hate it. Trump lawmakers react to tragic photo of migrant father and daughter. But look at that. You know, Jake trying to cross over, man, and dead, man, just floating in the water. All right, and there's been reports on that the Border Patrol was laughing at this shit, man. These dead bodies of these people. Look at that, man. They don't care, man, about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, but this is the point right here. Another one. The article of that woman right here, man. She got her ass ate up too. It says Florida woman death from flesh-eating bacteria shines light on necrotizing fasciitis. All right, woman killed by flesh-eating bacteria.
The family of a Florida woman who died eating bacteria at a beach is sounding the alarm. The 77-year-old Lynn Fleming died late last week after walking along a popular Gulf of Mexico beach near her home. CBS This Morning national correspondent Jerika Duncan is following the story. Jerika, how concerned should people be about that?
Well, this is a rare occurrence, but now you have more communities in that Florida area where this happened that are especially concerned. That's because even when it's diagnosed, the effects can be deadly.
Still numb, you know, it's 2 weeks and I lost my mother. Yeah, it's been hard.
Wade Fleming's mother, Lynn Fleming, was doing what she loved, walking along the Gulf of Mexico coastline at one of her favorite Florida beaches.
Went for a walk around one of the surf walls, didn't know that there was a small ditch there, and she stumbled and fell and hit the embankment on the other side. She had a small little 3/4 inch long cut right on her shin bone.
In the days following her fall in the water, Fleming's condition worsened. She was rushed to the emergency room by ambulance and was diagnosed with necrotizing fasciitis, a rare but deadly bacterial infection that kills the body's soft tissue. The infection rapidly spread through Fleming's body. She died only 2 weeks after her fall. Hers is believed to be the second case of necrotizing fasciitis at a Florida beach in just the past month. A 12-year-old girl contracted a similar bacteria while vacationing in the state's panhandle in early June. She survived thanks to an early diagnosis.
If the bacteria gets into the bloodstream and causes sepsis and multi-system organ damage, then of course the death rate is much higher. Up to a third of people who have this serious infection can die from it.
According to the CDC, upwards of 1,200 cases occur in the U.S. each year. Dr. William Schaffner says it must be caught early.
Fortunately, flesh-eating bacterial infections are not common, and the key thing is, of course, if you've had any kind of wound and you start to feel badly, please seek medical attention right away.
Wade Fleming wants people to...
All right, so, you know, that's reality down here, man. You get any kind of cut or wound, you got to be worried about if you got some flesh-eating bacteria on you. But that's beautiful, because living down here in Florida, when you go to all these beachfront houses, I mean, you got big, beautiful houses down there, man. Big ass houses right by the beach. You know, these Edomites come down here and they set their houses right on the fucking beach. You know, from Clearwater, man, all the way down to Fort Myers to Miami, all throughout this coast, man. The Keys, the Key West. You know, you got these Edomites down here just enjoying it, man. They take they take over the land, and they want the most beautiful parts of the land. That's what Esau Edom does. But the Most High is plaguing these damn devils, man, having people scared, man. And that's the time we're living in. People are going to be in fear all around, man. All right, the scriptures say that, you know, these curses are going to come upon them. All right, the scriptures say we was going to be in sudden and constant fear, man. You know, our life hanging as a thread. But this is going to happen. The Lord is taking away all this mirth from these people, man. All right? So you got that, man. She got her ass consumed, okay, by this bacteria, all right, which is so beautiful, man. All right, having a good time, and that's how they be down here with the big old smiley faces. Hey, how you doing? Going to the beach, eating my devil's love, going to the beach. We got to put on sunscreen before they go down there. Well, let me get some precepts here. This is Luke 21, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Luke 21:10. This Yahushua speaketh, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. And if, brothers, we can clearly see that the end is speaking, man. All right? The end is speaking, man. You know, it's really not much brothers can say, but just sit back and watch. You know, we're going to keep going out there prophesying to those that want to hear and those that want to listen, prophesying unto the wind. All right? But soon, man, the Lord's going to come in like a thief. And it's just going to be too late for the masses of the people. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences. All right? And fearful sights and great signs shall be shall there be from the heaven. All right? And fearful sights. You know, you can't even go out and enjoy yourself and get into the water no more without getting yourself cut and ending up in the hospital or dead. All right, so, you know, brothers, just continue to watch the Lord, man. All right, watch the Lord bring judgment on these people. Matter of fact, because you got to have the balances. You know, you brothers that's in the faith, you brothers that's doing what you're supposed to do. All right, and we only can examine ourselves daily. All right, and have faith and pray and ask for mercy. It says, Psalms 91 verse 1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that's his truth. All right, that's the secret place of the Most High, this knowledge right now. It says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So once again, this is going to be our defense. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. It says, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flieth by day, the nukes, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. All right? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay? Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So the Lord's saying, hey, man, all these people, I'm finna get ready to plague this place and jack this place up. All right? As we can see. But wait, when those earthquakes take place, when this disease take place, and ultimately when them nukes hit, man, you gotta understand and believe that the Lord is gonna protect you through all of that. You got family, you got a so-called woman that you love, or kids, or you know, you got so-called friends of the prophets that's been there for you. They might not really be dealing with the truth, but they support you. Hey, you need somewhere to stay. You know, you can stay at their spot. You need money, they help you out. They helping you out. All right, you know, your loved ones. All right, the Lord's gonna protect you and your loved ones from all these things, man. Or just sit back and watch and hey, let the Lord do his thing. Constantly examine thyself. Do what you're supposed to do, man. All right. With that, I'm going to give all praise going on to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone that taught me his truth. And blessings all you sincere labors out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Shalom.